YouTube, what is good? It is your boy Professor Brooks. We are back with another lesson. Today is Monday, February 9th. I'm gonna go through some market analysis, go through a couple of trades I'm in. I got some links below if you want to check them out. But without further ado, let's get to it. So let's start off with the trades I'm in currently, which is, let me switch this blue, Euro Aussie. Very, very simple analysis here. So we are in a downtrend, but also excuse the audio. I am talking on AirPods, so the audio might not be the best. But we're here for the education, and that's all that matter. So Euro Aussie is in a very overextended downtrend, right? I actually caught a sell previously on the retest of this trend line. However, we are getting very overextended. And not only are we getting overextended, we made a nice double bottom on top of the overextension. If you guys see here, we're on the 4-hour chart. We have a nice pin bar candle right here showing some strong rejection. We broke the candle and now we're heading higher. I entered right around this zone, but I also double stacked it. Because if you guys don't know, well, what everyone should be doing actually is when you place a trade, once it goes in decent profit or you see it shooting in your favor, you should always double stack it. Double stack it and move this first entry to break even. That way you're still only risking 1 unit of risk for double the reward. So regardless of the case, even if I'm going for the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, I'm still winning double profits every time. And sometimes I don't stack once. I might stack twice or 3 times if I see fit, depending on the trade, my discretion, and what's going on in the markets. So your Aussie, very simple. Pretty much a double bottom on an overextended downtrend. That's all it is, to keep it simple. I'm also in a pound Aussie trade right now. Same thing. I just see it's very overextended to the downside, and I see momentum is dying. Look at the price action. We see momentum is just it's not there. So I started dollar cost averaging on this trade because if you guys don't know, I do a mixture of using stop losses and not using stop losses. So on some trades, I just scale into it with small lot sizes as it pushes against me. And on other trades, like a trend line trade, I might just use a stop loss because if it breaks that trend line, I want to get out at a small loss, move on to the next one. Keep it simple, control risk. It's the same thing every single time. So pound Aussie, we actually are in profit right now. So I'll put this around the break-even zone because we're just entered profit on this trade. I scaled in twice. I scaled in my first entry around, I think somewhere around this zone, and I put my second entry right at the bottom of this zone. And the third and final trade we're in on another account, because I trade on multiple accounts, is a basic trend line trade, New Zealand USD. We caught actually a couple sales. I caught one sell at this zone off the second bounce of the trend line, and now we're in another sell off this bounce of the trend line. And it's very simple. Once again, it's very overextended uptrend. We shot up with barely any pullbacks, right? And then we came, made a new lower high, and you guys see the rejection here, right? When I see this rejection, that's a sign for me to enter. I don't overcomplicate it. I just want to see rejection. If I see rejection, I enter with a stop loss. If it takes me out, it takes me out. Small loss, move on. Most trades are going to be losers. So the best thing is just to keep those losers small because most trades are going to go against me. From experience, I have learned most trades are going to go against me and I'm going to lose. So I just want to keep those losses small. And when they go in my favor and I win, I want to double stack it and then milk it for as much profit as possible. So we made a new low right here at this zone. Bam. We came up, we made another lower high. So on this lower high, we see some rejection right here. Let me zoom in. I see we got a Bitcoin alert. I'm in a Bitcoin trade as well. We got a Bitcoin alert right here. Wait, we got some nice rejection right here at this zone. Enter the sale. Simple. I entered this on my second account though, because I'm kind of into some correlating trades. So if I feel like there's a trade that's semi-correlating, I'll enter it on my other account. It's always good to have multiple accounts when you're trading because I feel like it just helps you manage risk better. So this is floating in profit right now, but who knows? It could turn around any moment. We don't know. But as soon as it hits this alert, I'll probably either double stack it and move my first entry to break even, or depending on the momentum, I may just move that first entry to break even and just let it ride to take profit. Simple. I'm also in a Bitcoin sale right now, which I don't have marked up, but I entered it around this zone, right around here. Once we made a double top, I entered a Bitcoin sale. Very small risk, because if you guys seen one of my previous videos, I did take a big loss on Bitcoin previously, but I still traded. I just traded smaller because I'm not gonna stop trading. That's not happening. You can't take me out this game. So besides those trades though, there's a couple trades I have on my watch list. So let's see. Aussie New Zealand, looking at a daily resistance zone, a sale. If I see some more rejection, this can be a green light for entries, but I wouldn't take it. You see, we are in an upward trend line. I wouldn't take it below this trend line. So if I'm gonna take this sale, I will close profits around this zone, hypothetically. So I'll, bam, make this stop loss a little tighter, maybe a 1 to 1, or maybe like a 1 to 1.3, something around that area. Aussie USD, I don't even know why I have this marked up. I wouldn't trade this yet, but if we make a new high, I may look for sales. I might start dollar cost averaging into this sale with small lot sizes, no stop loss. This looks like a good risk to reward opportunity, so I'll be looking forward to that. Euro Aussie, I think I already talked the bells because I'm in there. Euro CAD, what we got on Euro CAD? Nothing here. The rest of these trades, there's really nothing else that looks appealing to my eyes. So, I mean, Euro GBP is breaking this daily trend line to the downside. So if we break it and get a retest, I will be looking for buys. So I'll actually add that to my watch list now. Make this red. Other than that, guys, that is it in terms of pairs I'm looking at for trades. The rest of these don't look so appealing. You see just a lot of chop, a lot of chop. And when there's a lot of chop, you do not want to be a part of it because I'll tell you right now, you'll get taken out. You'll get murdered in the chop. I want to see clear trend lines, clear direction, clear support and resistance. Like CAD, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna be looking at CAD Yen as well for buys myself because this looks pretty good. You see, we have a couple of touches of this upward trend line. One touch, two touch, three, four touches. So I actually might look to scale into some CAD Yen buys right now. But other than that, everything else is no bueno. No bueno. Pound USD. I don't think we went over pound USD. This is also another sell, potential sell I'm looking at to the downside. If we come and retest this zone, because it's respecting this trend line pretty nicely. So if we can retest this zone, I'll probably look to scale in sales. And yeah, that's about it right there. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I don't know, a few videos a week, a few days a week, I will be posting some analysis videos. So if you want to learn more about trading, want to get educated on technical analysis, uh, be sure to tune into my videos. If you guys want to look at some, I guess, free live analysis or free signals, you can call it, check out my X account. I'll have the link in the description below. And with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video, man. Professor Brooks is back, and we're gonna stay consistent. Got the MacBook I'm recording on, so yeah, let's go, man. See you on the next one.